First pitch is moments away in Chicago. The Cardinals and the Cubs next on the show. Colton Wong will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. He was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here comes the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, when you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Now here's the first pitch. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. Pause, now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Soler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Matt Adams steps in now. First pitch on the way. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 1-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He'll try again, 1-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Number 12 has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jason Hayward will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ben Zobrist waits on deck. Full count pitch on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with that, we'll call up the scouting report to give you a look at the repertoire for this 27-year-old right-hander. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. And the pitch. And a fastball in the air for Holiday and left. And that's out number 2. Anthony Rizzo will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Johnny Peralta will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
In now, number 55. There goes the runner on the ground to third. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Chris Bryant will stand in fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The next pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you know.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second to lead off double.
Number 12 will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Opposite field to left. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Another good at-bat here to start the inning. That's 2 in a row that have reached base. So with nobody out, that'll give them a good shot to, at the very least, tie up this ball game and not take the lead.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Misses, ball 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Jorge Soler will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Number 80 is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, number 80.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Lance Lynn will dig in here.
Pitcher number 31, Lance Lynn.
First pitch coming. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Second baseman number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. He waits. Now the pitch. Now here's his swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Calm yourself already.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
First pitch coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Addison Russell will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. 1-1 on the way. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one. He's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Jason Hamill will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch to him. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Jason Hayward will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
The 1-1. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Number 55 is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Ben Zobrist will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the full count offering. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Number 80 is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Matt Adams will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Matt.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 1-0 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
3-2, here it is. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And taken in out there for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Into the box now, number 12. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Number 55 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, number 55.
Here it comes. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
1-0. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 30.
Lance Lynn will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here's the first offering. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw will go to Zobrist covering to get the out, but the sacrifice is a good one.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deep.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Miguel Montero will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Jorge Soler will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here comes a 2-2. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Addison Russell will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ready now on 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Matt Carpenter will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Pitch on the way.
Matt Carpenter.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
2-2.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Yeah, and this ball's hit right down the line and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call, and he gets it right as this ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Here's Matt Adams now as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Johnny Peralta will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Fouled back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now with runners at the corners, up by one with one away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
The big pitch here, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Yadier Molina will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And that's taken for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Things were looking pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Jason Hamill will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Jason Hayward will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2 with 1 away. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Boy, this guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Number 80 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Number 55 will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And now a pitch on the way. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he pulls it to deep right field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Chris Bryant will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First offering on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Number 12 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
The pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Colton Wong will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And that misses. 2-1. Here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch swung on and sent on the ground down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Matt Carpenter will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
1-0 pitch now. 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Now the 3-0 offering. he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he misses, ball 4. Matt Holliday will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. Rex Brothers will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Grounded, foul.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Here now the 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And the runner will score from first.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
And this will be fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. He's set, now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Number 12 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Yadier Molina will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Number 55 will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from it, so you got to suck it up.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine. not trusting his stuff.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Trevor Cahill will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Number 80 will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs nothing. Miguel Montero will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He'll be selective up there now because the Cubs would love to have a leadoff walk here.
3-0 is on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first is Peralta. 1 away here. Jorge Soler will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. On the way. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And now, the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
First pitch to him. Addison Russell started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. 9th inning coming up. Cards lead it 3-0. Brian Pena will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Oh, he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th.
All right, calm down.
Colton Wong will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Zobrist on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. Matt Carpenter will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
From the stretch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Matt Holliday will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Clayton Richard will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9. Matt Holliday will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Soler is there, 2 down. Matt Adams will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Tommy La Stella will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Jason Hayward will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Ben Zobrist is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, all hard stuff here to get ahead, but now they're trying to get him out with a breaking ball, and he's not falling for it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off, and in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over.